haven't forgotten, I assure you. Goodbye.
I guess that was Miss Crawford.
Yes, the one and only. Wanted to remind me she'd be in today.
Shouldn't let that woman get to you.
Yes, well, it's easy to say when on the right side of 30.
Oh, come on.
No, it's true. I'm a long way on the wrong side, and the young Turks are out for blood.
Oh, don't let her undermine your own self-esteem.
Self-esteem? I don't remember what it is.
Don't worry, she can't touch you.
Really?
Everybody here likes you, They respect you. You've got the support of the whole town.
Yes, and she's got the support of the education department, and I should have gone 5 minutes ago.
I'll write you a late note if you like.
No, thank you. I think I better fight my own battles. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, if you hurry, mate, you'll catch Sophie. All right, hurry. Hayden, what's got into you lately? What do you think? Hear how he speaks to me?
Well, can you blame him? He's very angry.
Well, he doesn't realise it yet, but I've done him a favour. According to Miss Crawford, his results have improved already.
Michael, can't you see that by backing her, you're alienating him?
Pippa, being out from under Blake's influence is the best thing that could have happened to him. It's just a shame Don Fisher didn't do something about it months ago.
I'm not getting through to you, am I?
No. I think on this one we'll have to disagree.
Good morning, Mr. Fisher.
Miss Crawford?
You'll be glad to know the meeting went very well in the city.
Yes, I gathered by your phone call.
The department was very happy with some of the changes that I've made.
Were they? Was there something else?
Just one thing. Don't set any assignments for this class today.
Well, why is that? They're set on this day every week.
There's going to be a few staff changes. As of tomorrow, you'll be taking 8th grade English.
But that is an obvious demotion. No, I'm sorry. I really must protest.
Well, you can call Mr. Bradley by all means, but it won't do you any good.
You've spoken to him already, have you?
No, not yet. Oh, but if you want to talk to him, I'm sure he'd be very interested to hear what I have to say.
And what might that be?
Well, as you recall, I sat in on one of your classes last week.
Yes, I remember very well.
I don't think Mr. Bradley would be very impressed with your inability to maintain discipline.
I see.
But, of course, if you're not happy with some of the changes and you're unable to take 8th grade English, there is one alternative, Mr. Fisher. I won't step in your way if you wish to resign.
Blake.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Excuse me.
I was just going to talk
Leave
to
it, Hayden. Al, if you're going to read, there's a couple of spare tables outside.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, Bobby.
Yeah, I shouldn't be here either.
Oh, no, not so fast. You've got that look on your face again, Dad. What's wrong?
Oh, Lois Crawford's back at school today.
I should have guessed. She's giving you a hard time.
Yes, to put it mildly. She has now decided I am unfit to teach senior classes. You are now talking to the Year 8 English teacher.
You're joking. Miss Crawford, can I see you for a minute? I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm taking a class. Back to work, please. If you'd like to wait out in the corridor, class will be finished in 10 minutes. Oh, no, that's okay. I'll just wait here. Okay. Class dismissed. Make sure your assignment's on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. Find that absolutely necessary?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I'd like to know what you've got against my dad.
I've got nothing against him personally.
Well, then why did you demote him?
I don't see that it's any of your business.
Look, Miss Crawford, my father has done a lot of good things for this school.
For the school, maybe, but for the students, I don't know.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means that for a long time, the school has been suffering from a low academic performance until recently, where there's been some improvement. A result which has little, if anything, to do with your father's input.
Well, maybe you should ask the kids what they think about that.
And maybe you should tell your father to fight his own battles. Close the door on the way out, please.
G'day. You're home early?
Yep.
How was school today?
Usual.
Miss Crawford tells me your results are improving already.
Should go, I guess.
So it wasn't such a bad idea to separate you and Blake, eh?
It sucks.
Hayden, talking like that is not going to get us anywhere.
Oh, what do you want me to say? Yes, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Beautiful idea. Who cares? My best friend doesn't want to know me. Not you, that's for sure.
I do care. I care about you, your future, and your schooling. I just don't want to see you end up in the scrap heap. Is that so wrong?
Who said I'm heading there?
Blake Ting was a bad influence and you know it.
So what if he was? Doesn't mean I have to kick him out of my life. He's having a hard enough time as it is.
I know he is. And I know you feel sorry for him, but you've got to think about yourself. If you fail at school, you're going to have Buckley's chance of getting a decent job.
Oh, right. So getting a decent job is better than looking after my friends.
I am saying if you hang around with no hopers, they'll drag you down
Blake
with
is
them.
not a no-hoper.
Look, it's not negotiable, all right? You go against me on this and you're straight back to your mother. Do you understand?
Yeah, right. I want to talk to you.
Do you now?
Yeah. I just wanted to congratulate you.
Really?
Yeah, not too many people can go around stuffing things up as efficiently as you have.
Oh, I don't know. You do quite well.
Oh, look, my life is fine before you came
That may
along.
be true, Blake, but in case you hadn't already noticed, I'm not concerned with your life. My concern is for your friends. Take Hayden. I'm sure in a few years' time that he will praise God for allowing somebody to step in and steer him in the right direction.
Oh, wait from me, you mean?
Exactly. You're one of the most disruptive students I've ever encountered.
Hey, fine. You can just go and take
And
a
if I may be perfectly honest, it is no wonder that Karen is on trial tomorrow. With an older brother like you setting an example, what would you expect? Now, if you excuse me.
Yeah, but why on earth did you get involved?
I happen to be very worried about what's happening in the school. Now, just because you think Miss Lois Crawford is the best thing since sliced bread doesn't mean that I'm not entitled to an opinion.
I hate it when they fight. Fighting start their arguments.
The way education standards are slipping, I reckon she deserves credit for at least trying to improve them.
Michael, I'm very sorry. It's just I am not prepared to sit back and watch Donald's talents just end up on the scrap heap after all these years.
Should I set a place for Hayden? Is he going to be here for dinner?
Well, isn't he home already?
No.
God, I wish he would tell us what he's up to.
Hey, Bert, do you think I'll be able to take that money tomorrow?
What money?
For the excursion, it's in the notes.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to read it. Oh. You seen this?
No, what is it?
It's from Hayden.
There's going to be an exhibition on the environment. We're going by that, so it shouldn't cost all that much.
No, well, I think we can afford this.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
It's Hayden. He's left. He's gone back to live with Cynthia.
Yes, of course you can stay. What a silly question. Yeah, come on in. It's open. No, it's fine. I'll leave the back door unlocked for you. Just go and enjoy yourselves. And tell Nick I am absolutely delighted with the news. Yeah, bye. Lucinda, she's not leaving after all.
What about Ryan?
Well, it's all up, it seems. All on again with Nick.
I can't keep up with that girl.
No. So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Shouldn't you be at the diner?
Yes, I should, but I came to see what you're up to.
Me?
Yes, Grant just told me.
Oh, right. Yes, my resignation.
Dad, why did you do it?
Because I just don't feel like fighting anymore.
And what sort of wimp out is that? You're just going to throw away all the work you've done over the years?
Well, the department doesn't seem to care. Why should I? I'll be retiring in a few years anyway. It's just a matter of bringing it all forward.
And what are you going to do? Take up knitting?
I don't know. I'll think of something. Maybe I'll get a part-time job.
Where?
Well, I know someone's got a diner.
No, you can forget that.
I booked the surf club for this afternoon because I thought the atmosphere might be a bit more restrained if we were on neutral territory.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What about Miss Crawford?
Well, she knows about it. The grapevine's taken care of that, but she hasn't been asked formally yet, so that's where you come in.
Me?
Yeah, you see, I don't really want to face her by myself, so I thought you might help me.
Chicken.
Is that a yes?
Okay, but I wouldn't mind having change first. Do you mind picking me up from home?
No problem at all. I'm sorry to have to ask you, Alice, but Michael won't help me out, I don't think.
Oh.
See, I really thought he'd change after this business with Hayden, but, I mean, he's just adamant that Lois Crawford is all right. It's like he's got blinkers on.
But maybe it's because of Hayden he can't change his mind. I mean, he backed Crawford all the way. If he does a turnaround now, it looks as if he's admitting he was wrong. And that's a big admission to make.
You're talking about that Crawford woman? Bit of a dog, eh?
This is not a personal vendetta, Adam. We're talking about educational policy.
Oh, well, pardon me for breathing.
Hey, does Donald know about the meeting?
Yeah, sure does.
You all right?
Sorry?
Oh, you just don't look too happy. What's up?
Well, if you really want to know, I'm absolutely livid about this meeting.
Oh, what meeting's that?
The meeting the parents are attending this afternoon to crucify Lois Crawford.
Oh, she deserves it, doesn't she?
That's not the point. Apparently one of the main reasons for the meeting is my resignation. I mean, I'm going to look like some sort of coward who can't or won't stand up for himself.
Oh, come on. You should be pleased all the parents are on your side. I mean, you're the one that's made this school what it is, not Crawford. She's just a ring-in.
Oh, I see. You've joined the Pro Donald Fisher Club as well, have you?
I'm a lifelong member. Mr. Fisher, may I have a word?
Yes, how can I help you?
I'm glad you put it like that, because that's exactly what I need. Mr. Donald, when a principal takes over and makes as many changes that I have, it's bound to make the students a little bit unsettled.
Yes.
I've heard a rumor that there's to be a meeting this afternoon to find out what's going on. Do you know about it?
Yes, I do. And I would like you to know that I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
I'm sure you didn't. You see, I want to set the parents' mind at rest, to let them know that I am fast-tracking to minimize all the changes so that the students won't be concerned, and that's where I need your help.
Oh?
I was wondering, perhaps you could leave immediately instead of waiting till the end of term.
To my way of thinking, it'd be far more disruptive to have yet another change of teachers mid-term. I really don't think I could go along with that.
Not in the long
And as it happens, we're in the middle of quite an extensive assignment. I cannot see another teacher being able to pick it up. So no. No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see.
Oh, Miss Crawford, can we have a minute of your time, please?
Yes, but only a minute.
Some parents have expressed some concern about what's been happening in the school, so what we've
If
done
you've
is
come to tell me about the meeting, I already know about it. It's hardly the best-kept secret in town.
It wasn't meant to be a secret.
No, actually, we've come to invite you so that you'd have the opportunity to put your point of view.
I intended going in the first place. Is there anything else?
No. Can you believe the arrogance?
I've got a feeling this battle's only just begun. Mr. Ross.
Oh, hello, Miss Crawford.
How lovely to see a friendly face.
Yes, I'm just emptying Hayden's locker. He wants me to send on a few things, and I presume there are some reports that have to be sent to the new school.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll attend to it personally.
Oh, there's no need for that. I assume you're very busy.
Oh, no, think nothing of it. I'm very pleased that you sent Hayden to the city. I'm sorry that we missed a star pupil in our school. And between you and me, I'm very sorry that it wasn't Blake that was moved on. Still, I guess Hayden's out of harm's way. About the meeting this afternoon, you are going to it, aren't you?
I hadn't planned on it, no.
Oh, but you must. I'm going to have hard enough time as it is justifying myself to a bunch of, well, let's just put it this way, people who can't cope with change. I'm going to need you there to speak for me.
Well, I'm actually quite busy this afternoon.
Mr. Ross, I thought you were a man of your convictions. The others.
Miss Crawford, the others that you keep referring to happen to include my wife. And just for the record, I didn't send Hayden away. To my shame and embarrassment, he left of his own accord. And it isn't something I'm particularly proud of or happy about.
Hello, Marilyn.
Ah, the big moment draws nigh.
Yeah, don't remind me. Yes, it should be starting soon.
Hope Lois backs down on your resignation, if nothing else.
Oh, it doesn't matter about me. I just hate to see the parents up in arms over it all.
Donald. You don't fool me for a moment. You're itching to know what goes down at that meeting, and frankly, I don't blame you.
It seems that no matter how efficiently we introduce changes to the school policy, which I've instigated, some of you will be unhappy.
Start talking about facts instead of waffling on. Like, why am I voting a change of teacher mid-term?
Yes, I'm going to year 11 timetable has changed twice in the last couple of months.
And also, could you tell us where you stand on grading? Because Sophie's marks vary wildly from one essay to the next.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll all quieten down, I will answer you one at a time.
Good. Why has the Year 11 timetable changed?
Once the changes are in place, I can assure you will have no regrets with the difficulties. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Ross? Now, here's a parent that understands what we're trying to do. Perhaps you'd like to put your point of view.
Yes, I would, actually. As you all know, I've been supporting Miss Crawford in these changes. But I'm here to tell you I've changed my mind.
Oh, good for you, Mike.
The fact of the matter is that my son Hayden was so upset with these so-called reforms and with my support of them that he's decided to change school and to leave home.
Mr. Ross, I hardly think your personal problems are relevant here.
Thanks to you that Hayden left.
And what about Donald Fisher, eh? When's he going to be reinstated?
At least Donald Fisher puts people ahead of policies.
Mr. Fisher decided to resign. With a lot of encouragement from you. Yes, Mr. Fisher decided to resign of his own free will, and I'm sure if we wanted him to return, I'm sure he would say no.
Look, I think we all know Donald just a little bit better than you. And believe me, he'd change his mind at the drop of a hat.
Yes, and gentlemen, the subject of Donald Fisher is closed.
The subject of Donald Fisher has just been reopened. All those in favour of reinstating Don Fisher. And we'll take it just as far as we have to. Not going to make you look very good, is it?
I didn't realise how far she'd go till she came into the classroom this morning. She actually tried to get me to leave straight away.
And what on earth for?
Well, obviously, if I packed up and left today, any demand for my reinstatement would be pointless.
Well, you said no, I take it.
Oh, yes. I even lied about being in the middle of an assignment with the class.
No. Pinocchio Fisher.
Yeah, with just a little white one.
We won.
Oh, Don, you are the vice principal again, mate. She's even agreed to give you your old Year 11 classes back, and it's only a matter of time before you get your principal's chair. That woman, that Crawford woman, ate so much humble pie she'll be stuffed for a week.